And the Golden Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really can...
Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Smith takes the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So the Cal Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in hole.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Vance. He's got an open man.
Got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And some room to work. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's up to 94 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they bring the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Looking for a man. It's Vance. With the catch, it's Barfield. That's not quite going to be. As they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going through the air. Brings it in down the left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Quickly complete. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Offense working from the pistol. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gunderson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the opportunity. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. It's complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 8. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The corners are walked up tight. To the air. It's Vance. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Barfield. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quick release by the QB. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting...
He's got it down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Vance. Sets up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Inside. Touchdown, Golden Bears. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
A design run for the quarterback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field.
He's loose. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's got it still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense.
The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Vance. They're working that left side. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Rushes on him. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lost to throw again. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Motion from the back. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Hart. Gets it out fast. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Drag routes just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Oh, they're after him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. When on 2nd down, that leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off. Second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Hart. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Got it! And it's in for a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Sweeney. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going back to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Line is set on third down. Back to throw, it's Vance. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Golden Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Vance. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Rodgers. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Big fullback's got it. Oh, out of space. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Great play by the defense. Getting the tackle for loss, but on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
Man, it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, What, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Dropping back, it's Hart. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls it in, it's Strickland. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. First down, 10 yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been... great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give headed toward right tackle. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air, it's Vance. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Steps away to find some room. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the timing just a hair off. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Dropping back, it's Hart. Pressure coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Strickland. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. This thing has been wild, back and forth, up and down the field as we take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top, looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Throwing right. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. Going up top again. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Bringing the heat. The Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Grab near the marker, it's Rodgers. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. The give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Vance. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Handoff to the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Uncorks it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Cal! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it. Bust through behind his pad. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hart. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The throw. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. To the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And they spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Vance. Quick strike complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. And now it's fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's not afraid to go deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the fourth quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now
He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got
And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his second and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. In the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual.
Just keeps moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A first and 10 for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Strickland. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Looking for room at the 40. Turning it on. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Got a man. It's Strickland. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left. Grab near the marker. It's Strickland. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The give to the back. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to find the end zone. And he's got a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Lots of running room. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Makes the catch. It's Strickland. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you've got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right, and if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the...
Converts on 4th down, still going. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got it in the middle. It's Strickland. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he's got it in the end zone.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
To throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Wide open spaces. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner, not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. He now has 111 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown! Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He might want another play. He'll start this drive firing. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Fires deep on the run. And that's going to be incomplete, going from broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Puts it out of the air. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Trying to surprise him with the pass. It's caught. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Inside the... And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage. Reading the quarterback's eyes, he'll make you pay, and he did right there with that big six.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a first down play. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Broussard. Nice move. Creates some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to throw deep right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Give to the back. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do fix, because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He's loose. He's at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback guys. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly complete. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Offense working from the pistol. Finds his tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate. Momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off to the single back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Barrels ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. The give to the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, out of space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Broussard. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the D denied him on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of first downs. And one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Irish. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea. how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Young. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And we've been treated to quite the performance so far from both sides. Let's take a moment and have a look at the stats. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. trying play action. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown!
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And he's going to bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He breaks the tackle. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Murphy. Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Larson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. And the timing just a hair off. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Single back formation, and they give it to him. There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They go to the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. On the ground, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Larson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance.
He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense is like running a perfection drill. Into the end zone. And it's in there for a touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The option look. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll go to the fullback. Takes it the other way. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Snow. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Gets the first himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
First down for the offense.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.